the big lockups on the West Coast shows. Like they talked about it, but it was literally they talked about it for like 7 minutes. Like somebody clipped the whole joint up, and you seen people was kind of dragging them, and some people was like. Some people were shooting a bell, and some people was like, that's not really their get down, but I can't agree with that because if you can do a deep dive on Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, if you can go for an hour talking about Meg and Tory beef, there's no way you only give me a 7-minute joint on everybody from No Jumper getting locked up.
My only way I can look at it is I might still have to go travel. You know what I'm saying? Like I still might have to go these places.
So what then? So that's my. But guess what? I know. Listen, go ahead and say what you about to say, because I know for a fact there's 2 reasons why people talk about Meg like that. If Meg, and that's why again why I can even tie that into. I'm listening to what I'm saying. If I'm Meg Thee Stallion, if I'm Angel Reese, if I'm any of these women who are just high level athletes, stop trying to date your equal and date you a crash out. I promise you, if Meg Thee Stallion and Angel Reese had a crash out and they felt like every time I go somewhere, somebody gonna pull a LeBron James what he did to Stephen A. Smith, I promise you, the conversation will be completely different when it comes to some of these women. But because these women date men who got something to lose, and that go to people in the comment section when I've made a video about the Jay-Z sitting here saying he thinking about suing Kanye. Bro, you a grown man. You suing somebody they play with your kid like that? You're supposed to literally go right across Kanye's jaw. And that be my point where sometimes I get what you're saying. Yeah, if you feel, don't talk. If you felt like you don't want to talk crazy about what happened in the West Coast because you still got to travel there, you don't want to say the wrong thing. So you can't go back to LA, then that's how you should talk about whatever. But that be my point. I know that you go over the extreme because Meg is not attached to nothing that you feel like ain't nothing going to happen to me if I say something crazy about Meg Thee Stallion. But the first time, just imagine if Meg or Angel, any of them, because women that I hear niggas have extreme crazy takes about, because you know that there probably won't be no repercussions towards you with it. But just imagine if one of them was sitting here like before Lord Durk got locked up, or King Von was still alive, or NBA YoungBoy, you wouldn't talk about them the same way because you know for a fact me saying something crazy about them now it may come with some type of repercussion.
Because that's why I was say even listen to that. I felt like that's not really something that I'll be like, oh, I'm going to listen to Joe and then really see what they had to say about that, because I feel like that whole scenario, because like even like they don't really talk that much about YoungBoy or anybody with like.
But these is grown men. I get like, and listen to what I'm saying. The NBA, if this was somebody younger, cool. But Big U is old. The stories that Big U was them, and we gonna talk about it.
Even with the whole Jay Prince situation, I don't think they
but
still on that.
To me, listen to what I'm saying. You cannot listen to what I'm saying. You cannot pick and choose what you want to talk about. If you're going to talk about hip hop, you got to talk about hip hop from A to Z. You can't, because I don't respect that. You're a man still. You can't have picks on I can't respect you as a man if you're going to have crazy takes about a woman or go in depth on, oh, Meg is this, whatever, or this woman, whatever. Because this is what I'm saying. They have, and that's to me, it's like, bro, they went 44. You went 40 minutes on